I'm sitting at the bus station waiting for the bus to Perez. Perez is kind of the local way I've found they call San Isidro el de General. But I take a bus there. I think it's about $2, and that gets me downtown, and it's exciting because I'm going to check out a car. We might get our first car in Costa Rica today, which will get us to stop spending so much time walking. We have spent quite a lot of time walking, which is good, but I think a car is going to be better. So we're off to go get a car, and then we're meeting with the lawyer, the accountant, and the notary to set up Rad Pad Co. SA Costa Rica. The buses in Costa Rica are so nice. It's really easy to get around. It's like $1 or less than $1 from Platano to Perez. It takes about an hour on the bus or a little less. So I'm in Perez. Dominical is 35 kilometers, I think. Maybe it's miles here. I don't even know if it's miles or kilometers yet. That's how fresh I am to Costa Rica. But I sure am liking everything about this place. Most of the people I met here have been really, really nice. I got some wonderful Facebook haters. Love you guys. Because for every one of you haters, I know there's like 100 lovers, so I'm feeling the love here in Costa Rica. I'm gonna go walk around. Those two big tall things look like a place I should go. Got a half hour before I meet the car. You're gonna see the raddest little red rocket car ever. I don't know if it's the raddest ever, but it's pretty freaking rad. Thinking about getting it shrink wrapped, all logoed up. I don't know, we'll see. Looks like awesome. Say those. Repollo. Repollo. I thought repollo was cabbage. But I'm wrong a lot. Cebolla. Chiltome. Lechuga. It's avocado. Avocado is something. I forget. Aguacate. I don't know, cauliflower. I remember broccoli, but I forgot it now. That looks awesome. Delicious. Tons of fruit. Looks like there's a big church or something here. It's definitely a church of some sort. Some big crosses up there on the center. Pretty sure you can see this from one of the properties that Fritz has acquired recently. We went to go check out for Rad Pads. I think you can see those two twin towers from his place, so it must be over there somewhere. This is the downtown park area of Perez. Pretty nice, a lot of grass. So nice, you could play like mini golf on there. That would be rad if there was a mini golf course on this place. They must have already thought of that. Maybe it didn't work out right. Oh, there's the tourism spot. I'm gonna go check that out right now. So the little tourism box behind me is rad. It's freaking air conditioning, but it's closed. But there's a guy setting up tents, so he had the door open, went inside. It's full of maps. If you're looking for specialty maps on different things to do here in Perez and around, they got all the waterfall maps, all sorts of different tours, but really cool maps, I'd have to say. I'd say it's a map house is what they should call that place. Well, I just went in the church and prayed, and I feel fan-freaking-tastic, ready for the next thing. And I think that next thing is a little red truck. Walk around the corner here, and I bet you I find it. Usually when you find a McDonald's in Central America, you're in a pretty big-ass town. Perez seems to be a pretty big town. Lots of action here, that's for sure. Lots of action. So tourism in Costa Rica is definitely going crazy. The US government has dumped tons of money, like $200 million into this country over the past 5 years, and all kinds of development is happening along the coast and inland, but most of the commercial sites that I'm seeing are kind of shut down, except for like big chains. Like you got a Subway and they're crushing it. You got McDonald's, all that sort of stuff. But this strip mall that I'm walking around across from the bus station, here's another one. They're just kind of empty, where you can see there were businesses at one point and now there's not. So that's interesting. This is not the type of foundation you want to see for a house. This pillar set up here, it's just not enough concrete. No, I'd say it's a no-go. The buses here are so freaking efficient. It's like what they say the Switzerland trains are like. Although I wouldn't say every Swiss train I ever went on was on time, but these buses seem to be pumping it out, man, right on the money. So we're checking out this little car here. Pretty nice. Well, that car was a lot nicer in the pictures on Facebook. Not that it was a bad car at all, but it needed a lot of work, like locks and interior stuff. It's not really ready to rock and roll. And the price is like $5 grand, so it's a little more than I wanted to spend. So I'm gonna keep on looking. I'm gonna go meet the lawyers now, and then hopefully another Facebook person will get back to me about another car. So this is Robles y Rojos, or Rojo y Robles, the lawyer that has been referred to us by Fritz. They're going to help us set up our corporation here. Yeah, they're going to help us set up our SAA here in Costa Rica so that we can do business here. Right now we're just on a recon mission, kind of seeing if it's going to work out, and all the signs are pointing to yes. So we're going to go ahead and set up an SA, get a matricula, a business license, and start contracting workers to build Rad Pads in Costa Rica. All right, that went really well. I really like those guys. The accountant seems really smart. Then there's a lawyer and a notary, and they were all into what we're doing. And it looks like that's gonna be the team for Rad Pad here in Costa Rica. So getting the SA set up, gonna be able to sell some shares right now and get some money in the bank so that we can keep building and just keep on grooving. So everything's going awesome. They're even helping me buy a car right now. So hopefully I'll hear from them and we'll get that car. Just taking a walk down a street I don't know in a country I'm not from. And it's going pretty well so far. This is Perez, also known as San Isidro El de General in Costa Rica. Well, isn't this, wait a minute, that's backwards. Isn't this beautiful? Look at that. Huh? Look at the colors. Gorgeous. Wow. So nice. A lot of fucking bars around here. A lot of bars everywhere. But I'll tell you, I've never felt safer. I feel extremely safe right now. But a lot of bars. Ooh, it's warm. This place is pretty awesome. Perez is definitely a rad place. I'm so stoked that I'm here. I'm feeling a little frisky. I'm gonna go in here's Brian, see what I can do about getting a haircut. Need to get my beard trimmed. See if they can help me out over here at the House of Barber Shop. I'm gonna try and do the whole thing as Brian, see how it goes. All right, so far going excellent here, getting a haircut. Should be nice time. Well, this town is pretty big and there's a lot of building going on too. So it's interesting, kind of like a lot of the original buildings are empty, but they're building new buildings that are full. It's everything you need in this town. It's amazing. I would definitely recommend checking out Perez in southern Costa Rica. It's like, I don't know if it's 45 minutes, maybe it's an hour from Dominical, maybe a little longer, but it's not too far from where I live in Platinillo, and definitely a city worth checking out for sure. I think it's too hard to buy a car, so with transferring money and finding somebody on Facebook, and it's just crazy. So I think I'm gonna buy a moped. The credit card will work in one of these Gayo stores, so I'm seeing if I can find a moped. They're about $1,000 bucks. But the good news is one of our good friends that needs to get to and from work, his license is expired, so he's got to go back to get a new one in Canada, which you can't do right now. So these mopeds, you don't need registration, insurance, or a license. So that might be kind of a blessing in disguise. But this is a store, if you need lots of big things, they've got it. This is some classic Central American shit right here. So I just bought a motorcycle, right? And it's out of gas. So he's sending me to walk to a gas station to go get some gas for it because it's out of it, instead of him going and getting it. The customer service here is just crazy. But anyways, I'm grateful that he gave me this, and I'm gonna go get some gas. I've totally redeemed myself. I got a fucking moped, man. Yeah, look at that beast. It's a long way from my Screamer 250 back in Nicaragua, but I got something special between my legs here. That's right, I got 2 Kalalas, a bottle of water, and a sandia. It's gonna be freaking delicious. A long freaking ride right now. It's pretty hot. But I'll tell you what, I feel like a little kid. It's got pedals. Look down there. It's got pedals. So if you run out of gas, you can pedal. It's hard. It's like riding a circus bike to pedal on it. Oh, I don't know. She might be dying. I gotta concentrate. Well, it was going great until it overheated there. And it just stops on the way up the hill. I'm not sure if the choke is on or off. And that could be the problem. Maybe I was riding with the choke the whole time. Those guys didn't really know what they were doing, but I should have known better to check. So now we sit here, and everybody's looking at something. There's something up there. It's making a noise. Gabriel, talk loud, because I only have one microphone.
Hello there.
All right, how was it?
It was a hot day.
Sure was. Yeah.
Lots of welding again.
Lots of welding. I'm going to turn around and have a look at that.
Getting stronger and
Look
stronger.
at that. Yeah. Where are you, man? You're right there. There's
Right.
Gabriel. Yep. Foundation's looking good, man. It's unshakable. You know that's a Tony Robbins book?
Unshakable.
It's pretty good. Yep. It's medium. It's not his finest work, but I still enjoy it. This, though, is probably some of the finest work so far.
A little bit more bracing to do tomorrow.
A little
Make
bit
it
more.
super strong, and then
Yep.
we can, in the afternoon, we can start building the walls.
Yep. And we got a moped that if we both push, we can make it up the hill. Huh?